All right, what is up, everyone? We are back, and you've made it to course number 26 of playing the #1 course in all 50 states. We are in Wisconsin. Let's get into it. All right, so we have a special kind of case today. Truth be told, I played whatever the last state was. I'm blanking on it now, and I was just there. Minnesota's course earlier today. I'm in Wisconsin now at Lac du Flambeau or something like that. But they're supposed to get like nasty weather tomorrow. So I got here quick enough, and I was just gonna it was either sit in the van and do some work or play the course. So I was like, might as well play the course. So we're at Sandy Point Disc Golf Ranch. This place is insane. I don't know if I would ever leave if I lived around here. It's like a campground. They have a pro shop. They have a ton of layouts. The Disc Golf Hall of Fame, the Wisconsin Disc Golf Hall of Fame is right there. It's like its own building on this property. So crazy. Also, special case. This course has an 18-hole layout, but it's built for 29 holes. Now, today, I normally don't do this. I'm gonna play all 29 holes, and that is because there's maybe, out of the 29, there's maybe 5 that are over 300 feet or something like that. So this is a really short course. Gonna be interesting. Tight wooded, and I think that's why it's really short, but so you guys are getting bonus golf today. I guess I'm technically getting bonus golf today too, now that I think about it. But hole 1, 225-foot par 3. I think these are all par 3s, I'm guessing. We are playing, you see the green baskets right there. We're playing to the blue baskets for this whole round. So I'm gonna go pyro, and this might be too long, so if I hit it, I'll probably go zone after. Get inside. Wow, that was so lucky. Okay, that wasn't. All right, that shot with the zone might be good. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself because I just played 18 plus 29 is what, 47 or something like that? 37? I don't know math. It's a better line to the greens. What a favorable kick, though. Hindsight is 20/20, obviously, but I should have packed in some more mids and whatnot. Took it out some distance drivers. Oh, dang. All right, see, this is what's funny about this course now is hole 2, we're playing to the longs. The long is 206 feet. Seemingly straight shot. You got a lot to miss, though. I think that's going to be the theme of this course, is just super tight, technical wooded, which is actually really fun. Like the long bombers get old after a while and you get really tired. So there's that. Second thing, I kind of want to do a little challenge with myself to make this a little more fun. Not that this isn't fun, but just to I don't know, have some incentive. I think I want to have a target score, and I don't know what a good score out here is. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go 10 down. If I can, well, actually, we'll do my record. My record is 11 for these videos. At Kayak Point, I shot 11 down. If I can beat 11 down, so I have to get 12 down out of the 29 holes, I win, I guess. Should I lose, we'll do a giveaway or something with maybe a disc from my bag or a disc I just have stashed. We'll figure that out later, but first we gotta score, or at least I do. I think we're just gonna go Ricky putter and try to shoot the gap. Really nose up, but that should be 1 down.
Your head's up your ass.
All right, there's 1. Hole 3, 231. Very similar shot, just straight. I feel bad because I had to make the guy move his truck so I could throw. I told him he didn't have to, but is what it is. Probably the same disc, low key. I need a straight putter. I have a proxy. I might put it back in the bag. I think I hit something short. Try to play this one quick. I didn't hit that line. All right, hole 4, 231. Just kidding, it's 202 feet. Blind tee shot, you're playing just something flat for me, forehand flat, and it's down to the right. Basically, I'm just trying to hit, if you just hit those trees that are right in the middle, you're 15 feet from the basket. I think the only disc I could possibly throw right here is a zone. Okay, I literally just did the exact thing I talked about. I'm in circle, but there's just so many trees. I got to putt straight at it, but so it should be good. But yeah, those are always nice when you don't really have to aim. You just have to make sure it goes through that gap and it has nothing else to do but to go in the basket. Okay, I just ran up the hill to go just confirm where the basket's at. 291 on UDisc with 263 here, so I'm not sure. It is tucked to the right. This is going to be par at best because even when you get up there, there's still not like a real good line to the basket. So I'll probably just go forehand, something stable that just starts moving that way and get a 3. There's no way that's going to work. That was the incredibly sneaky inside gap that I don't even know if you saw because I threw it so far inside, but it didn't hit anything. All right, I think you can see me maybe. Got sneaky, not exactly as sneaky I guess as I was really hoping for, but you're gonna see me not to throw because there's literally I'm deep in the woods here. I'm gonna try to just go hyzer with the Justice. There's a gap to hit. If I hit it, you fall down probably mid-circle. Go in the basket. Oh, I jinxed it. All things considered, not a terrible spot. Had I missed this guy, I would be parked, but I mean, we're like maybe 15 feet, 20 feet. Let's go. All right, that was a good par save. If I want this 12 down, I can't afford bogeys at all. All right, we've reached the first long hole. I put quotes, this one actually is long. It's 497 foot par 4, which is nice. Looks like you're just playing something down and to the right, it looks like. So I'm probably just gonna go forehand. Try to throw it out flat, because I don't know what happens if you're too pinched on either side, and then pitch up, hopefully get a birdie. Get past everything. Yet another time where I don't think that was a good throw, but it got clean through everything. So it might be in a good spot or a really bad spot. All right, we actually got like wedged right into this guy right here. I think I grabbed the wrong disc for sure. I was gonna try to throw forehand. I think it's backhand. You can kind of see the green basket on, I guess maybe the left side of the screen. I don't know what it is for you. But we were playing down or up and to the right, like longer. So this is not it. I think I'm gonna go detour and try to go like backhand turnover-y shot. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Literally, it's so annoying. I ran all the way back to the hole. I left the captain's raptor on the last hole. I ran all the way back there, came all the way back. Didn't even end up throwing it, so now I'm just tired. All right, little bit of a putt to make here. In circle. Oh, I forgot this is par 4. So if I miss this, it's unfortunate, but it's really not a big deal. Oh, you can't be serious, dude. That's crazy. He's pretending like he's not there. He doesn't want me to see him. All right, so for whatever reason, something always has to happen. Montana, my tripod broke, so I had to go get a new one. Fast forward to just a couple days later, this one that I just bought, one of the legs broke, or it's like the leg comes out and there's like a hinge that kind of just holds it in place, like a normal kind of tripod. That piece that connects them broke. So I have to like manually like bring the leg out, and so that's gonna get really annoying. And I'm tired of spending money on tripods, but hole 7 here, 200 feet. Just gonna be hyzer forehand or probably flat to hyzer forehand. Dude, the bugs out here are unreal. If there was ever a course that I feel like I could get an ace for these 50 states videos on, it would be this course. Not necessarily this hole, maybe, but it would be this course. So many bugs. We're up by the basket. Slid up right next to it. I bet that green basket gets aced several times a day. I mean, that's just a straight shot, probably 170 feet. Okay, we're 3 down. Plenty of time left to get birdies. However, there will eventually be a time when there is not enough time. So, Gonna start staggering them up. I don't know if this is gonna be the one or not. 234, playing uphill, you can't see it. There's one tree that's leaning, super inconvenient, so it's just gonna be backhand hyzer that gets up. Basically just trying to ace the, not ace, but park the short basket and hope I skip past and have a putt at the long. All right, I think just for some precautionary measures, we are gonna go just like stable fairway, just to make sure I get that distance up the hill. Please skip. Dang it. Hit the line, just gotta throw it higher. Jeez, that was so bad. Glad you didn't see that. Good Lord. Hole, what are we on? 9, last one on the first 9. I guess it's not even really the front 9. 238, par 3. Just gonna be forehand or a backhand turnover, I guess, if you'd rather do that. Get clean, please. Okay, we did. We'll see where it's at. All right, this is not an easy putt. A little short. I mean, I guess I could have thrown it harder. There's always that, but it says only 238, so didn't think I had to throw it super, super hard, especially for a 5-speed. Pulled it. All right, hole 10. We now have, what is that, 20 holes left to get 8 birdies, or 9 birdies, because we need to shoot 12. Manageable. At this rate, though, it is not looking likely. Hole 10, 231. Definitely for me, going to be a flex forehand. You can see the green basket. The blue basket is up and to the right, just looks like about 20 feet. So I'm going to throw a flex to try to throw over the top of the green, and then hopefully it fades by the time it gets to the blue. Or it's going to go in the green basket. Oh. All right, well, I guess that makes, I don't know if I was in the way that I was trying to find it myself. I parked the green basket, I mean a couple feet deep, but that means I should have technically 21 feet to the blue, so not bad. All right, I am in fact about probably 20 feet. I gotta make a freaking putt. Dude, I cannot stress how many times I've been like, a mosquito has just landed on me. Come on, let's go. Okay. Okay, we've made it to 11, what they call the valley hole. We were looking at 350 feet. Dead straight, just dead straight. Par 3, I'm assuming? Yeah, par 3. So gotta get something up there if we wanna be close. I can't decide whether I wanna go backhand or forehand. It plays a little bit uphill, but I don't know. All right, I think I'm actually gonna go turn. I was debating on distance driver or not, but I think this one is gonna get like enough. Like I put baby hyzer, a little flip and turn and get the full flight, and it is playing uphill, so it's playing a touch longer. So just something that's I know can get there. Oh, unless you throw it into the ground. Wow. Okay, that was a bad shot, but it worked out. All right, the camera died, I guess. I don't know how much of the jump putt you saw. Missed it, tapped in, whatever. Hole 12 is a par 3, 306 feet. I don't know. It looks like it's out into the right. All right, I finally found it. It is up and to the left, actually. You're just throwing something flat to hyzer that pushes basically like at the American flag and then fades. Hope it's close. All right, I think we're gonna go F3 Proto. It says road on the map, but it doesn't say it's OB or anything like that. So I don't know if it actually is. So this might potentially go long, but I'm not gonna play it as OB. And I slipped off the tee pad. That's pretty good. Go in. I don't know where that's at. All right, this was, had to have been close. Okay. All right, hole 13, 353 foot par 3, it looks like. Long ways. You can kind of see the green basket and then it just plays back and further to the right. Kind of want to go for him, but I think it's almost too tight. Like it shapes up way better for backhand turnover. So, all right, this is going to be either really awesome or the dumbest thing I've ever done. Dude, these mosquitoes are unreal. Backhand turnover with the Undertaker. I'm going to try to hit it a little higher, out flat, maybe touch a hyzer if it happens to have touch hyzer, should still flip, but just something that gets turning and just kind of holds that way. I think the forehand, if it skips, I'm in the woods. I'll probably be in the woods either way, but no way. Oh, such a clean shot to start. All right, that was looking really promising until it wasn't. I do have a little straddle right to the basket, so gonna try to give it a run, but we really just need to get out of here and get a 3. Okay, good sit. I was probably in the way of that, but I literally was just leaning up against the trees, so I had nowhere else to go. Now I will say, it is getting eerily dark outside to the point of I think it might rain. I hope not, but we move on. All right, hole 14, 285, par 3. It is just tucked. Definitely forehand, something that just flare skips like crazy. What is that skip? That literally hit so far on edge and went straight. All right, all around, I think that was just a tragic skip. I've never seen a disc hit the ground coming that fast with that much hyzer and like any skip like that. Oh, I'm gonna hit that tree. Sometimes this game frustrates you and humbles you in the same time. All right, hole 15. UDisc says 505. The sign says 530 and 572, so I don't really know what to believe. Regardless, I'm not getting there. It's a par 4. Apparently, big shot. I'm walking in circles. Apparently, this is like the best hole in the course. She literally gave me a course map, circled this one, make sure you play 15 long. Here I am. Big shot, find the basket, another shot, maybe birdie. So good, sit down please. Huge skip, that's great. That huge skip is either going to hurt me or help me, no idea yet. All right, this got way the heck down there. However, I'm literally straddled against this tree. You can see the green basket, blue basket is just further and more left. So I'm gonna go forehand down this gap. Hopefully it gets there. I need a birdie. Go in. Oh, good sit. I threw that so deep, but it hit a tree. Sat nice. I will take this every time. All right, we need 6 more birdies, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 holes. Oh, 13, 14. I was about to say I need a birdie 50%, but I need a birdie about 40% of the holes. Hole 16, 369 par 3, blind tee shot. It looks like it is out and to the right, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just trying to go flat forehand, and then hope the stability of the disc just kind of takes it that way towards the basket. All right, it is playing downhill, and I don't know what's deep. So we're gonna go H3, hit it flat. It might get a little turn, but it will fade. And I'm hoping it just kind of like funnels down towards the basket. Just like that, and I'll be good, please. Didn't hear chains, unfortunately. All right, interesting. I'm short right, downhill. I don't know if I'm in frame or not. Definitely not, but whatever. Get stable. Oh. And the roll. Can't make that up, dude. That almost corrected it. That was crazy. All right, pretty bad bogey right there. Probably could have just laid up the putt, but I also didn't think it was gonna roll 40 feet into the like bushes, so that's kind of just unfortunate. I think that puts me to 5. Goal's looking not attainable. This is a lot harder course than I thought. I was kind of expecting maybe like, obviously technical woods like it is, but like almost like a par 2 course, like if I was playing from the greens or something. So there's that. Hole 17, we can get it back right here. 191 is just up. There's a distinct, nice backhand turnover, forehand gap that I'm gonna try to hit, get a birdie, and just cancel out that hole. Go in the basket, please. Get down, get down. No. All right, we're parked, not in the basket. All right, canceled it out, back to 6. Let's get hot. Back to 6. We're on 18. 245 backhand hyzer. That's really all it is. Just gotta hit the gap. If that doesn't hit anything, that's really good. Yeah. Okay, you're basically sitting on a cliff, so I'm gonna move quick here. Hole 19, 263. Very similar to the last hole, it's just a bit tighter. Could honestly low-key go flex forehand. Like right here, there's really, you see 2 gaps right off the tee, but once you pass those, there's not gaps like after that. It's just lucky. We're gonna get saucy here. Hex, forehand, turnover shot, channeling the big germ. Just kidding. Oh. All right, we're actually, that was a really good shot. We're parked. I almost, black threw in, I don't know what you want to call it, the green basket. There was no spot for you behind there, I apologize. All right, we're on hole 20. 322 par 3, flex handy kind of guy. I need birdies. What am I at, 7, 6, 7? I'm at 7, so I need 5 birdies in 10 holes. Like now I gotta get half the holes. Gonna go H3. I think this is just gonna get a little more push than like the FX2 or something. Oh, that's so good. Get out, please. I think I'm sure. This is the exact line I wanted, I think. Maybe just, I don't know, I'm close. I'm either close or I'm really short. All right, this was really good. Definitely got lucky through the end here, but probably like 12 feet. This, I mean, it was the shot shape I wanted, which feels good. Oh, thank you. But I can never talk in putt. But I mean, there's so much to hit here that it's just ridiculous. All right, 21, 224 par 3. Another just steep dog leg. Probably kind of got to go high to get all the way over there. So we'll see. I put this back on. It is getting a little chillier for sure because the sun's gone away, but it's mostly for the bugs. I hope I'm not gonna regret going too stable. I'm going justice, it's only 220, but you gotta go steep. So I'm gonna go high hyzer with this and just get it to crash, hopefully. That might be really good. No way. All right, you can kind of see the basket right here. I'm right in here. I don't know if you'll see me, but it's just gonna be like a straddle out high, like forehand. This is a hard shot. Please sit. Or not. Okay, so this is actually the second video in a row where I'm doing the outro from the store where I'm editing versus the van where I normally do these. And that's because, well, Minnesota, the weather was just terrible. It was like raining, tornado, anything you could think of, it was happening. This one, I don't know what happened, but like basically I caught like half my intro of the next hole basically. So I just took it out. But the files got corrupted for like the last few holes plus the outro. So I don't have those. So the video is ending right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the ratings. I will say first off, and we'll do that at the end, I did not get my 12 down score. So I will be giving a disc away. Which one, I'm not sure. I'll grab some options at the end and you guys can choose, you know, which, like, comment below which one you want, but we'll get into the ratings and then get into that. So first things first is the course name. It is Sandy Point Disc Golf Ranch. I feel like Disc Golf Ranch is incredibly accurate. It has the course, 29 holes. It has a pro shop. It has the Wisconsin Disc Golf Hall of Fame. It has other cabins you can stay at. Like, it is very much like you come there and you stay. It's not you play a course and you leave type of deal. So I think that's very accurate. I gave it an 8.2 for the course name. I think part of me thinks that could be low, but I like where that's at right there. All right, up next is the accessibility. This course was $5 to pay, but for what you get, that is like very, very cheap. I know there's like this thing with paying for disc golf, and there's been a ton of free courses to play on these 50 state videos. But I think for this, I gave it an 8.0 for $5, but there's 29 holes of golf. There's 2 baskets for each, so technically 29 times 2 is what, 58? That might be way wrong, I don't know. But so you have a ton of golf to play. You have a good pro shop with a decent selection. The owners are super nice, so that kind of makes the experience in there too. You have the Wisconsin Disc Golf Hall of Fame. You have other cabins that's like bonus, I'm getting bonus money. That's just added, cash to pay. But the experience that you're paying for is incredible. I think you're paying more for the experience than you are the course itself. But we'll talk about that here in a second. So I gave it a flat 8.0, which I gave Persimmon Ridge an 8.0, which I think is objectively a better course. And you kind of have a similar experience, but I think for what you have in this property, I think that's really fair. All right, up next is the quality of course. It was good. I mean, you can tell they've put a lot of work into it. It's tough when you have like super, super wooded holes or courses. Just because sometimes, especially like when I'm judging the quality of the course, because like when it's an open park style, you can tell when the grass is mowed and all those things. But with the quality of the course, it's almost more so like the lines of the course, you know what I mean? And I thought it was a fun course because I think it was short. Normally on these 50 states, it's like this big championship level course. So I think it was fun, like change of pace to play the short technical wooded. But it was a lot of throwing the same line, backhand, forehand, hyzer. And then there were some holes where it was like, I'm gonna throw this shot and just hope it gets lucky through everything. And like that was the line, as far as I know, because I've only played it once. But that's kind of what it felt to me. I gave it an 8.3 for the quality of course because it was good. And I think the layout was fine. There were some holes that I didn't super love, but I think that's gonna happen anywhere. But I think overall, it was a fine course. There wasn't anything like exceptional. And take out everything else. Take out the Disc Golf Hall of Fame, the pro shop, the cabins that they have there. This is just course specific. It was it was a short wooded course. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think the course is not the main thing about the place. I think when you go there, you're getting the whole experience. If you go there for the course, I don't think you'll be disappointed necessarily, but I don't think you'll have as much fun as if you play the course, plus you check out the pro shop, plus you check out the Wisconsin Disc Golf Hall of Fame. I was in there for maybe 30 minutes just looking at everything. It's super, super cool. So I think I can't really throw those things into the quality of the course because I think it could be higher if I did, but just going solely based off the course alone, finally the AC turned off in here, the course alone, it's 8.3, which honestly I think is high, but that's what I wrote down a long time ago. So, all right, and then last but not least is my overall enjoyment of the course. This one's interesting because I didn't hate the course, I didn't love the course. You know what I mean? It was very my thoughts about it are very neutral. Would I go? Granted, I live in South Missouri, so would I travel back to Wisconsin, like northern Wisconsin, to go play that course? Probably not. If I happen to be in the area for something, maybe I stop by, but I don't think this is the course that I go back to. Not because of anything outside of the course, because I'm really just looking at the course itself, but it was just a wooded course, a short wooded course. It was fun, but that's all it was, you know what I mean? And I'm not dogging on the course, or I don't want anyone to come for me in the comments that I'm just destroying this course. I'm not. It's a fun course, but as far as the number one course in Wisconsin, that's the only course I've played in Wisconsin. But I think this course gets rated so highly because It's the overall experience. It's not the course itself, it's the pro shop. Like kind of I talked about the quality of the course. It's the pro shop, it's the Disc Golf Hall of Fame. It's all these things encompassed into one disc golf ranch, which is why it's rated so highly. I'm sure there's objectively better designed courses in that area, but this is such like a historical kind of course with a lot of history. So I think that's why it gets rated so highly. So I think my overall enjoyment, I'm going to give an 8.2, and I think that's pretty fair. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so averaging out the scores, we have 8.175 average, which I think is definitely lower half for sure. And I'm not knocking the course at all, because I know a ton of people love this course. I know so many people were talking about this course. I don't dislike the course at all. But as far as, again, for what I'm doing in the courses I've played, it certainly wasn't one of the quote-unquote best. And again, it's all subjective to my opinion. So if you've played these courses as well, maybe you think differently. But that is all. I forgot, if I haven't already, I'll put them up on the screen so you can kind of see where all courses, because this was course number 26. So we're now just crossing the halfway point. So you can kind of see where all those line up. But I've got my bag here too. So while you're looking at that, we can look at the discs. I debated on grabbing another disc or one out of my bag. I'm gonna grab a few like notable ones, and then you just kind of let me know. And I think we're just gonna do one disc giveaway. So out of the ones I choose, you guys comment which one you want, and then I'll pick a winner probably before next episode comes out. Part of me wants to be selfish and not pick out the cool ones, but we'll pick out the cool ones because why not? And I feel like most of it's going to be Discraft because that's cool stuff too. But let's see here. Okay, so I grabbed 4 discs here. It's 3 Discraft, 1 Casta. First things first, we have the Ricky Proto putter. Nice and stable. It's a little beat, so it's still straight flight, but it will fade. These are super, super cool. Next up, we have probably one of my favorite discs in the bag, and I might regret putting this in there, but I can always get another one. So we have this Berg. I've been throwing this. I've had this disc for years. I had a Berg X, lost it, so I put this back in the bag. So this is well thrown, super cool. K1 soft plastic. Up next, this is like the newest disc. So this wasn't even in my bag when I recorded this. This is the Get Freaky Confetti Crystal Flex Zone. I've thrown this maybe 4 times now. My first throw with it was an ace, so that's pretty cool. And then last but not least, we have this sweet purple blue Captain's Raptor. This one would hurt if I ended up giving this away, but we'll see. I have other Captain's Raptors too. So those are gonna be the 4. Comment down below which one you want. And then by next Friday, I will pick a new winner. I will pick a winner and get a hold of you, and then yeah, we'll go from there. But if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot of stuff coming. Obviously, 50 state every Friday. We're doing other videos. We're trying to get to 3,000 by the end of the year. That's mine and Jacob's goal for this year. And we're climbing quick, and we can't do that without you guys. We appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe. But that is all I got for you. Ozark Mountain Discs to the moon.